Hello world, this is your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random subliminal messages that we need to know on our journey at this time, or whenever you see this message. These messages are timeless, so it may be the right time for you to hear it. But first, you guys, it just told me to start out with crystals, some crystals we can work with on our journey here. I am going to do one for self-development for us. I'm going to pull 4 cards for growth for us. But first, I just want to pop off which crystal or crystals that we can work with today, this week. Hematite. Hematite popped off. Meditating with this crystal is the best way to receive its power, and wearing it as jewelry is another way to connect to it. This stone helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times. It also protects you from absorbing another person's negative energy. And I think we all need this right now, hematite. I actually have that as well. I actually have the ring around my necklace, actually. The hematite ring, because I tend to lose my ring, so this time I put it around my necklace so it stays with me. But hematite, that's a good stone. I'm going to leave that here. Is there any other stone or stones we need to focus on or maybe work with on our journey at this time? If not, I'm just going to pull. Is there any other stone that wants to show that we can work with for this week, this month, or at any time that collective see this message? And today, you guys, is actually August 13th, 2024. It's actually my mother's birthday. RIP to my mom. Happy birthday. Okay, so we're going to go with the card that actually shows its face up. This says Shariorite. Vibrations of transformation and deep love radiates from this stone. It cleanses all chakras. Its warm feeling reminds you to live your life now and not wait to be who you are. It helps you to transform into being filled with self-love and deep love for all life and this planet. And that's a beautiful one, if you guys can see that. It's purple. Okay, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, Charlerite, but you guys can screenshot it and get the right spelling there. That's why I hold the cards up like this, so you can see yourself the spelling and everything. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull one more card, because it is a collective read. You may want to get all 3 stones, but it may be just certain individuals need the hematite at this time. Certain individuals may need the charlerite at this time. Or maybe you may need both at this time. They both have different properties. One absorbs another. I mean, for that one to be around my neck at this time, I had totally forgot about the whole properties of hematite. So I'm just gonna pull one right now. This is rhodolite. This aegis stone can induce very deep and introspective meditations. It can help you explore your past lives, gain strength and self-esteem from this stone. It allows you to look back with an understanding and acceptance of the choices you made. Wow, just to close that off here. It helps you with seeing or recalling your past lives and getting better in tune with yourself on your journey, you guys. So I just want to see what was the last card at the bottom of the deck, which is amethyst. I have a bunch of amethyst everywhere in my little mojo bag, you would call it, with my bag of stones that I carry in my pocket sometimes. The amethyst, also known as the guardian stone, is a very powerful protector. Any kind of negative energy directed towards you is blocked by this ancient stone. Used when meditating, amethyst brings calmness to the mind and helps with decision making. So I would say off rip to get you a piece of amethyst if you don't have it, or possibly get all 4 of these stones that help you at your time, especially during meditations. Some you can put under your pillow as well when you're sleeping as well, to help you recall different things during your dream state. So I'm just going to leave those there. And we're going to get into the Soul's Journey deck. For our self-development here. It is the Soul's Journey deck. Sorry if I hit the camera. I'm just going to do a quick shuffles. And I hope you guys are having a good day. It's actually morning for me. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, what's the current phase that we're in at this time as a collective? Growth. Wow, it did pop off. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Growth. It's the current phase that we're in, and we're all going to different shifts right now. We went through the Lions Gate 888 portal. It should be closing soon, but it's going to be more portals to be open. It's simultaneously you can open portals at different times. So this one is going about growth. It even looks like a portal within the middle of that as well. But growth. It's the current phase that we're in at this time. And I'm going to go into that message as well. This is showing resistance. Perseverance. Okay, you guys, I did get an interruption and froze everything, but the second card was actually perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I will go into this one as well, you guys. Perseverance. We always need to persevere through any obstacles, even though it may be dark and gloomy. It may appear to be very dark and gloomy with no brightness in sight. But have that strength and keep that positive energy. Transmute that negative energy into something positive. And we got our 2 cards that popped off here. We have service. I feel good when I help others. Yet again, it's still talking about service. So a lot of us want to help each other out, actually. Help others in their mission. Or maybe you have a job or something that you want to take part in. Maybe open your own business where you provide services to help other people that are less fortunate than you at this time as well. I'm going to read that one again. That was in another previous read we had. Just ironically, with my first reading I did here on YouTube. This one says envy. I am the same as everyone. Sorry, I am the same as everybody but different. But with different challenges. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, so you shouldn't be having any envy towards anyone else that's more successful, that appears to be more successful than you at this time, because we're at our own pace, at different journeys, simultaneously living on the earth at the same time. So don't have this resentment or feeling bad, like, on this person because they're higher or farther in their journey than you are. Just know that yours is going to work out in your divine timing when the time is right, and you can grow and develop at your own pace. There's no race here. Okay. And then the last one, that was the overall energy. It says trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust. And we're going to get into these cards right quick. And I already went over the crystals that you guys may need to purchase. Eventually I have my store up where I have these crystals for us as well. Eventually. So let me just get into the book. We're going to go with growth. Growth. Okay. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and divergence of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that sit. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get a drink of tea. Why is my throat chakra so shaky? And it's like the tightness of my throat. It's as if they're trying to stop me from talking, but I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna keep going. So let me just go back here. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and divergence of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware about bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to the heart as you continue to sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive of opportunities that are given. Okay, you guys? Now we're going to go into perseverance. Sorry, I shut the camera. It's like a notification on my phone. I could not be doing anything and not get any notifications or phone calls or anything. But as soon as I start trying to do reads or anything, it's just interruptions, distractions, trying to stop me from what I'm doing. But I'm not going to stop, okay? So it's on the second card called Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. As a soul, you're on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to Spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you're stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in your life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could do before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you will fail at. Your soul will not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and the fortitude to be capable of greatness, you guys. Perseverance. That was the message there. Okay, you guys, so we're going into the third card now, which is service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. One of the most involved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels good to give. It's because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels, and this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This may mean bringing yourself into a heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch your neighbor's kids so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer in a hospital or hospice. Perform an activity that enriches someone else's life. Okay, you guys, so that's a part of the third card energy there, service. And it does feel good to help out others as well. It's always a good feeling. So I'm just putting these cards over. In the fourth card, it says envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of another soul, to be jealous of the soul of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to convert the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You'll never know you never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice because only you know what is best in your interests. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Okay, you guys, so don't be jealous or show envy towards someone else that's farther along their spiritual journey at this time. Just know that your time is coming at the right pace for you. Okay, everyone has a different pace and different life path that they're on and destined to do. The next one is trust. So let me find trust in the book. Okay. This one is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. The earth can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you come to practice with discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle, and when you determine that it is always right, the wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what's best for you, and you must learn to trust it. Okay, that goes into that self-doubt. Stop doubting yourself about different situations or double guessing yourself with different situations, you guys. That was the messages from this one. I'm just going to move these cards out the way here. Wow. I had this little thingy here to set my cards up on. Let me just leave that one there. Okay, and now we're going to do a little tarot. Now, I'm still, like I said, I'm on my spiritual journey and still learning here. So what we're going to do, maybe I should leave these cards out right here. and then do some clarifications about the cards. Okay, this is one. I got it upside down. Okay. Bear with you, girl, because I am on my journey as well. I'm taking steps to get more in tune with the messages and to learn more about tarot at the same time. But these ones actually have some of the meanings right on them. So, whoa, almost spilled out the whole deck. These ones are kind of slippery, actually. This deck here. What are some messages we need to know in regards to the growth, perseverance? Okay, we have 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And that's a good happy card off the rip to have as a card right under growth, to let you know everything is working out in your favor. It says inheritance, family, job security, affluence, stability, tradition, long-term success, and a strong foundation. Okay, you guys? It does have September 12th to September 22nd. Maybe that's something significant to you guys as well, that time frame. Right now we're in August, so possibly in September you may see new changes in the positive aspect as well. Wow, a whole nother king as well. Okay, so here we are. We have the King of Cups. It says kindness, wisdom, innovation, diplomatic, trust, forgiveness, nurtures, creative endeavors. This goes with having that perseverance. Even though everything looks a little bit murky and dark right now, just know that you're protected. You're going to have everything work out in your favor in divine time and when it's right for you. Okay, so know that everything's brighter. You do have this full 10 of Pentacles here, you guys. It's a full 10 Pentacles. Okay. And you may be a Cancer and water signs as well. I'm also seeing Aquarius, Pisces as well. I know Aquarius is a air sign, but it's on here. We also have Virgo in the building. That could be subliminal for the different signs that this is talking about. Then we have find the balance, the Two of Pentacles, time management, adaptability, priorities, and making a choice. Okay, balancing out your decision there. Maybe you need to balance out what you can provide as a service for other individuals. Don't overdo everything because you can get depleted. Okay, that's another reminder. Maybe you need to balance out what you're doing at this time or what you're planning on doing at this time to have a stable foundation to build on top of. You don't want to start building and having a faulty breakdown, because then that's going to cause maybe like a tower moment of your foundation breaking down, where you have to reconstruct or redo or relearn the lesson the right way and build that foundation more stable and secure. Then we have the ending card right under envy is the King of Pentacles. Sorry. The King of Pentacles, abundance, wealth, generosity, prosperity, a solid investment, security, provider, discipline, sensual, and reliable. That's the King of Pentacles there. We also have Leo and Virgo again in here. Pentacles is again with the earth signs. So you may be an earth sign, or like I said before, with the other signs as well popping off. We also have Capricorn. And I'm actually seeing in this situation, if you're possibly having like a yes or no question, just looking off, we do have in total 4 yeses and a maybe. So us as a collective may have some situations where everything's going to be working out right now. It may be in this week, this month, within this year, possibly during September, and also December 22nd, December 30th may be significant as well, and possibly February 9th to March 10th. That's literally next year with that energy as well. The last overall one is the Death card. And don't be all scared about the Death card. It's just about rebirth and everything. It says change, transformation, ending of a cycle, transition, getting rid of excess, birth of new opportunities. So it goes along with the Ten of Pentacles as well. Everything is brighter on the horizon, you guys. It may look dark and dim at this time, but just have that faith, at least that mustard seed of faith, to know everything's going to work out in your favor. To go over some of the cards in Tarot really quick, we did have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, success. And what goes on in the physical. Well, let me just see here if I can find it. Just a little summary right quick of the Ten of Pentacles. It says, everything in your life is coming together magically. No more stress-filled nights worrying about money or rent or your job. You have done the work required to create some stability. Your home is full of love, satisfaction, and comforts. There is no need to do anything drastic or radical, believe it or not. You found some peace. Allow yourself to welcome it in. Okay, that's off of the Ten of Pentacles. We're going to go into the King of Cups. It says, they're calming and their cup is brimming with love and compassion. They draw strength from treating others with tenderness, kindness, and they're truly in touch with all their emotions. They're the kind of person who feel perfectly at ease with, because their presence is sincere and accepting. If this indicates a relationship, you're finally fully able to let down all your walls and feel comfortable and loved by this person. If the king is you, you're doing a beautiful job as a friend or a confidant, so be proud. The Two of Pentacles, which deals with balancing out everything, just says you're experiencing all the busy challenges of everyday life, handling it gracefully. You're in sync with the rhythm of the world, and every movement and decision feels like a perfectly orchestrated dance. Long as you're adaptable and flexible, you'll be able to continue this dance. So you guys, it still shows that you can continue to be in yourself and your element, just focusing more with balancing the aspects in your life, you know, keeping that balance so you can have a firm foundation to build on even higher. Everything's pretty much good with these ones, you guys, with this read. It's very positive. So don't think that it's the end, even if you don't see it. It's always light at the end of the tunnel. So things are going to be shifting. Things are shifting now to give you a better outcome in your life, okay? And here we're just going to go into the King of Pentacles. The king has all they ever wished and fought for, and their material dreams have come to fruition. Though they have so much, they are not miserably, but instead trusting and extremely generous. They love to see others succeed as they have, and would definitely be willing to lend out a helping hand if needed. If you're the king, don't be stingy with your time and money. Donate your skills, wisdom, and possible money. You'll feel truly fulfilled after spending the time to help others. So it goes right under the envy card, but it says not to be envious of someone else's path or what they have going on. Know that your success is coming right around the corner, as you see with that Ten of Pentacles coming out the great right under the group, okay? So it takes steps and more development, more meditation, and more determination to keep going towards your goal. Everything is bright around the horizon. Everything's going to work out in your favor. Now the Death card, which is like a rebirth. So it's an ending of a cycle at the end of the day. But I just want to read here about him. Just 1 second. Okay. Death is light and dark, truly and deeply a part of life. It tries to fight it and fails. The old woman is wise and ready to greet it without fear. The young woman can't even bear to think about it at all, turns away pretending it's not there. The little girl, bright-eyed and innocent, doesn't even understand why she would be afraid. Death is external, escapable, and necessary. You don't have to let death control your life. Death is the moment of letting go. Maybe there's a memory that haunts you or a thing that you desperately want to believe about yourself and will into existence. If you can let it die, you can finally be able to change into someone better and new. Rebirth can follow tough changes. Okay, so that's that with the death card. And so I was just going to pull out here my angel and ancestor out of here. Whoa. I saw something there, but let me just shuffle. Yeah, I don't know why there's white papers here. Let's see, what is the one card that can give us guidance about this whole situation? Just have to pull a card. What is a message we need to hear at this time? I know we have growth. Everyone's growing. We need to provide different services for people, but we need to be at one with ourselves so we can better serve others in the best of our ability. What is any other message you guys would like to say or address, or let it be known that we need to know about at this time? And I'm just going to, it's showing resistance, but it's so many cards. It says shed old skin. Now, I was going to pull one, but these one was showing a little bit of resistance. Maybe it's just on my shuffling. But I'm just going to see what popped off here. We have the snake, water guardian, shapeshifter, and mountains that wanted to make an appearance here. Also, the medicine guardian as well that wanted to pop up. So I'm just going to go into here and see what's going on. And we're going to go into the messages with these ones as well. I literally just wanted to pull one card, but it wanted to bust off four, and you can't fight spirit when it wants to bring forth its messages to us as a collective. So I wanted one card. It gave us four cards, so we're just going to go into here. We're going to go find mountains. Stand your ground. It goes right under growth. Okay, and here we go. The message. Hold firm to what you believe in or focusing on, because it's absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been homes to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Extended message here. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother Earth and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that the spirit is more powerful than you think. You're resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at end of the current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. And this falls right under the growth card itself. So it's saying stand your ground, staying positive. It goes along with the Two of Pentacles, staying balanced, okay? And know everything's going to work out in your favor. The next card is Shapeshifter. Let's go find him. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. In the shamanic traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal if there's a wild animal you're particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journey practice to go exploring in other worlds. When you shift into the animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. The extended message here says, you may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you're in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experience have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, because its medicine is coming to you. So that was the message for a shapeshifter. It says if you constantly keep seeing the same repeated animal in your life, that one's actually one of your spirit animals trying to communicate or trying to influence you on the aspect of what they give. And there's that wolf again. And there's an eagle as well. And there's wings. He's a shapeshifter at the end of the day. So we also can shapeshift during meditation as well. I'm going to go find the water guardian, because that goes with the King of Cups as well, of that water. The emotions. So you may be a Cancer, some of you guys. So let me just find her. Okay, water guardian. Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is an element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within the understanding the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you hear messages these have for you, and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. The extended message here: your angels want you to know it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if you're joyous or sad, they are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Take time to breathe and acknowledge them. Let them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive slash psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Okay, so you do have extra entities around you at this time, especially the angels trying to communicate with you different messages. So just go through the emotions, as we talked about in another read. Express what you're feeling at that time and see why you're feeling those feelings. Is it because of the current situation you're in, or is it from a past hurt that's just being reactivated simultaneously, like being similar to the problem that you just I'm having a brain fart. Like I was saying, feel out your emotions. You can write them down. You can express them out loud. You can use techniques, as we mentioned before, about expressing your feelings out. Screaming in pillow. However you need to get that emotion so you can just understand it a little bit more. Maybe some of you do have to write it down or write it out or talk it out with someone that's close to you that you find confident that you're in or whatever. But yeah, that just went all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. I just had a lot of interruptions, energies all over the place. Other guys are trying to speak to me at the same time, so I'm hearing messages while I'm trying to read messages to you guys. So I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm still in my element, trying to get stronger and better with receiving messages as I'm trying to give them out at the same time. So I'm possibly going to just go back over this read here with these cards in another read separately, just so we can get more insight about them. This one is snake shed old skin. So let me look for the snake. Seasons. What is the snake? Okay, you guys, this is snake shed old skin. Cast the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. It's a tantric teachings. It symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred one saw a snake in nature or a carried one in a dream, they knew that there was some transformation in the air. For me, which is actually Mr. Cal Gray, yes again, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond limitation caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. Wasn't I just talking about how we sometimes we express ourselves off of a past hurt or a past situation, and it's similar to the situation that is occurring right now. So you express old feelings from something. It may not even be what was going on at that timing, but it brought up something else from the past, and it gave you a negative thought or a different type of emotion about the situation. Okay, the extended message here says the energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized, or you've been misread by others, know this energy is leaving you. Is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you accumulated along the way. You're being peeled away a shield of skin that has been creating limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. And it goes simultaneously with the death card about rebirth as well. The abundance, which is right under there, the King of Pentacles. Of that abundance. So as I said, you guys, it's a new horizon coming. It's either right now that you're going through these situations, or possibly in a couple of weeks or so, or months. But know everything's going to work out in your favor. Just keep yourself grounded, balanced within yourself, and know that the universe, God, or whatever you believe in, is working in your favor for your greatest good. There's different messages you can receive during meditations and even in your dream state. So maybe when you guys are sleeping, keep a journal beside you at the bedside. So when you wake up, possibly try to write some notes out or some flashes of what you can remember from that dream. Maybe that can help out some of you guys as well. But we're going to go into Medicine Guardian. He's right as the overall at the end. So let me just find him really quick. He is the medicine. Okay. And I may do bust outs of this one as well. So I may reload this message of these ones. Medicine Guardian, it says be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to the healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a Cuskada's healing wand in his hand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and chalice, which represents returning to the state of holiness. A state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. Okay, you guys, so we're back into the bust out read now. This is actually a bust out read over these cards that came out previously in another read. You can go back in to the playlist or scroll back a little bit to see the reads about these ones, especially the different crystals you guys can use. I just want to review them again just so if you guys didn't see that read. There's some possible stones or crystals you can use. You can use that hematite. Like it says, the stone helps stabilize. It helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times. It also protects you from absorbing other people's negativity. Okay, so maybe you guys need to get that one. We also have Charyarite. Not sure how you pronounce that one. But this one helps with transform into a being filled with self-love, deep love for all life in this planet. Then we have rhodolite. This one says gaining strength and self-esteem through the stones allows you to look back with an understanding and acceptance of the choices you made. Okay, so these are some things that we need to work on as well. The last one that did pop out was the amethyst one. Amethyst, everyone should be familiar with amethyst. It's very unique. Special powers, healing powers. This one says here, be used for meditating to bring calmness to the mind and help with decision making as well. And then the overall one that everyone should be in tune with as well is angel light. See how that one's spelled? This one says, when used during meditation, helps connect to the true meaning of acceptance. All things happen for a reason. Only the universe knows why. So those are some crystals you guys can buy and get in tune with, especially during meditation. You can also put them under your pillow to help in your dream state as well. But really, we're going into the bust out cards. We already went over these ones in the head. The mountains, it says stand your ground. Shapeshifter says transform and unreveal your gifts. Water guardian says connect with your emotions. Snake says shed old skin. The other one said medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. And these ones came out the gate right after the regular tarot cards. I am going to reload that one. Just 1 second, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry for that interruption. I had to attend to that. What's this on the card? What? We was going to the next card of the bust out cards, which is the Traveler. Okay, move in a new direction. Message. Welcome any opportunities to travel either to the outer world or to your inner worlds. The Traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and the ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process, but not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often search journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone and your angels and ancestors are there for you. Okay? You're highly protected and watched over, you guys. So the extended message here says, the road you're on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. It is about covering your outer distance. It's about covering distance within, and you'll be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you come and how far you really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you may make new friends who will become companions for lifetimes. So there's another opportunity there, you guys, of meeting someone new on your spiritual journey. It may be romantic, it may be a bestie, but someone there as a companion for lifetimes to come. Okay, the next card is Stag. So let me go find Stag in the book. 1 second. The second card. This one says Stag, trust and thrive. Okay, message. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. About this card, it brings grateful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag with its crown of antlers is known as the king of the forest and is the totem that brings protection in challenging times. In the Native American traditions, he's greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been haunted in the past, it still is. He has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it also represents fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity, supporting you on that journey. Okay. The extended message here, it says you have the opportunity to thrive, trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy also allows you to be safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to align ego in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you accomplish. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. So it backs up the traveler as well about being proud of where you at right now in your spiritual journey. You may not realize that you've been doing a lot of hard work, inner workings, working on that inner child wounds, shadow work, and all these other techniques possibly that you've been taking, that you're still on the right path, and just continue to thrive in your element, you guys. You're highly protected, as I always say. The next one is She Wolf. So let me just find her. 1 second. She Wolf. She Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Okay, message. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is the powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf, half woman. She is an alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd or in a case pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who you're trying to hunt down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free, unchained, and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within. Track down what you need to do to express. See, I have monitoring spirits around me. It says release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. The extended message here: you are being rewild at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes and dreams, you're being encouraged to trace after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. It says it's here. It's in the present moment for some of us. Some of us is coming to us in a couple of days or weeks or months there. As we mentioned earlier, it could be possibly in September or even next year, February, March. But we also have September and December as well for different signs. We did see Virgo. We saw Cancer, Aquarius. Who else was there? Leo, Virgo again, and Scorpio. So it's a couple of energies off rip that's here. But you guys, like I said, some of these messages are for all of us. Maybe for 2 to 3 people. Or it may not be for you at all at this time. You may have to come back and listen to the messages of each of the cards again. Okay, so the next one is Hermit. So let me find him. Okay, Hermit says retreat and recharge. We already know about the Hermit energy. You want to go within. He's all the way within. As you see, he looks like he's meditating in the forest. Well, actually, it looks like a cave. It looks like a cave. It's not a forest. The message: take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from information that will come directly from your heart space. So focusing on meditation more is needed at this time, you guys. You can receive messages that way from these different entities around you that wants to help you and guide you on your spiritual journey. So focus on doing a little bit more meditating with the drums or different sounds and frequencies to help you get healed, to help you receive messages, and also to give you a peace of mind, of calmness, so you can receive those visions or however it may come to you, even in dreams. Okay? The extended message: you have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation. It may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, your over involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe, okay, you guys? Don't try to rush the process, okay? Everything works out in divine timing at a pace, at your specific pace while you're on your journey, okay? If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Okay, that's the message with that one. And just to go in here, lastly, the oracle, wait for important information. That's just like going into your meditative state. Okay, and allow those messages to come in. So let me just look up oracle. A lot of us are oracles. I consider myself an oracle, just relaying messages. Okay, so here we go. Oracle, wait for the important information. Message, be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you may make the decision that is in line with your integrity. The oracle is the truth speaker and the insight bringer of the deck. The answers to who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In the deck, she is a reminiscent of the oracle of Daphne, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has a sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Extended message here. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you're letting your wants get in the way of your needs. Did you hear that, you guys? You want to pause, reflect, contemplate. Allow those messages to come in during meditation. Okay? It says you're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at that moment, you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you will know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. Okay, you guys? And overall, I don't usually pull out an extra card to show the overall lining energy of all these ones that came out. But this one I'm going to look up for her. It is the Medicine Mother. So let me just find her in the book, because some reason it told me, even though I had my my bust out cards here, the bust outs, it wanted to heighten the overall energy of all the cards that came out together. Okay, so let me just find her. She is the Medicine Mother. So let's find her. Wow, she's right before the oracle, which I did shuffle this deck. So here, Medicine Mother, honoring your inner knowings. Okay, trusting in yourself and your intuition here, you guys. The message, take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say. It's true. We all know the maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived, she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of the card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. It's okay for things to come out in the end. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have your lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. And that goes over the Death card. That was the overall energy of the tarot read, which I'm going to do bust outs about that one as well. That's confirmation outside too. I am live, so I did hear a siren go off as, you know, confirmation that we're on the right track. We just need to meditate a little bit more, balance out our energies a little bit better, so we can meditate and focus on the messages that we may receive. Once we receive those messages, we'll be able to move on a positive aspect into our life, like, you know, the less traveled road, but it's the one that we need to receive, or it's the one we need to go down at this time. As it said earlier in the reading with these cards, there's going to be road signs on your journey that angels and ancestors are leaving on your path to help you. Okay, so here the extended message here says, there is an old pattern rising up in you now. It's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you would like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delay tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Okay, so also it says take action. So once you receive those messages or those visions during meditation states, then you could go ahead and take action. Some of us is on a different path. Some of us already received messages and we just need more confirmation. Yes, you're doing the right thing. You're receiving the right messages. Now go ahead and take that initiative to step forward with that one step. And your angels, ancestors, and guides are going to be there to back you up with the next step or the next sign or message that you would need to continue to thrive and stay strong and persevere through your journey. And that's what goes all the way tied in with all the messages that we saw here. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, know that you're not going crazy, that you're intuitive, you have intuition. Trust yourself more. Don't have self-doubts or anything like that, you guys. So that was the reading for this part of the bust out cards. And I think I'm going to leave this one here. And I'm going to go and reload the tarots as well. So I'm just putting that note out there, you guys. Thank you for watching, and continue to stay strong in your element. Everything's going to work out for you at your right pace. This is your girl, Mystic Rage. I appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, and stay tuned for more messages at a later time. Have a blessed day.